Hello class, and welcome to the first video of ECA 138 Web Graphics Design. Today we're going to be working on Project Builder 2, and your first step would be to open up your favorite browser. I'm choosing Firefox, and log into Angel. And once you're logged into Angel, you'll want to click on the Lessons tab, and this will contain all of your materials for each week. Now navigate to Week 1, and once you open it, you will see two folders. One is for materials and one is for assignments. In the materials folder, you'll see things like PowerPoints, videos. There's also a keyboard shortcut link in the first materials folder of week 1. Now, we're going to navigate to the assignments folder, and this will contain your assignments for each week. You can see there's an Intro to Photoshop quiz, and there's also the Project Builder 2, and that's what we're going to be working on. So open that up, and you will see the directions for this project, and you can see they're listed 1 through 5, each containing a step. And if you choose the link, the underlined link, ps1-4.psd, this is going to be the class file you will be working with, and you can either click on it to open it, or you may have to choose a right click and to save link as. And once that opens up, you need to choose a place to save it, and for this project I'm just going to choose to save it on my desktop. And once that is downloaded, you can see the file on my desktop. And now I'm going to create a new folder, and this is just to organize everything and make sure all my class materials stay together. I just titled it ECA 138, and I'm going to open up that folder and then create a subfolder, and I'm going to name this Class Files, and this is where I'm going to place the file I just downloaded. Inside my Class Files folder, however, I want to create a folder for specifically week 1. This way I can keep everything organized. Okay, so now we have the class file downloaded, and I'm opening up my week 1 folder, and I'm going to click on my downloaded class file. I'm actually right-clicking and choosing to open with Adobe Photoshop. Next, I'm going back into Angel, and I'm looking at the first instructions, which is to save the file as cooking.psd. And this is so you can recognize what the file is, and it gives the file some meaning. And I'm going to save this under my week 1 folder, and then I just hit save, and you can just hit OK. Alright, so step 2 is we need to make the spoons layer visible, and you do this by clicking on the eye icon that was missing at first. The next step is to drag the oils layer so that it appears behind the skillet layer. Now we're going to go back into Photoshop and locate our layers panel, and you can see the oils layer is above the skillets layer. Now we need it to be behind the skillet, so in order to do this, we're just going to click and drag the layer down so it's underneath the skillet layer. And if you can look and see, it is underneath the skillet layer. Alright, the next step is to drag the measuring spoons layer above the skillets layer. So we'll go back into Photoshop, and here's our measuring spoons, here's the skillet layer, and we're just going to simply click and drag it up so that it's above the skillets layer, and you can see that it is indeed above. The last step is to save our file and compare our image to the sample shown below. Now, since we already saved it as cooking.psd, we don't have to change the title of it. We can just go to Save As, and you can see it's still cooking.psd. I want to save it in week 1. I'm going to hit save. It's saying, do you want to replace the existing file? And I'm going to hit replace. Then I will hit OK. And now I can go and quit out of Photoshop. And our project's done, and now we just need to upload it to Angel. And right here you can see it, my cooking.psd file is inside my week 1 folder. Close out of that, and now I'm opening up Angel to the week 1 Project Builder 2 assignment Dropbox, and I'm putting a title down below inside the title area. and I'm just titling it cooking underscore my first letter of my first name and my last name. And now I'm going to click attachments, and up here we're going to browse for our file, and I'm locating my ECA 138 folder, week 1, and I'm clicking on cooking.psd, and I'll click open, and now I need to upload this file. So I'll choose the upload option, and it takes a few minutes or seconds for it to upload, and we'll see it appear. Okay, my file has uploaded. Now all I have to do is click this finish button. And if I scroll down, you can see my file was uploaded, and now I just have to hit the submit button for it to be uploaded to Angel, and it will tell me that my submission was successful. I'll just hit OK. And then I always like to double check and make sure my work was uploaded to Angel correctly by just scrolling down, and I can see my submission. If I highlight my name, I can click on that link and it'll show me my file, and I can click on my file and open it up if I choose, just to double check that it's there. Okay, you have finished Project Builder 2. Alright, now you will see the finished file opening in Photoshop.